All right, good morning, Mike. How are you, brother?
I'm cold, Rich. How are you?
Me too. So we're going to make this quick.
Yeah.
We're doing a video on Mike's first restoration, which was a 74 Pantera.
Correct.
Beautiful car.
Beautiful car.
And this documents the restoration process, and we hope you enjoy it.
Hope you enjoy it, guys. Hey, Rich, what's
Hey,
going on, brother?
I'm not doing too bad, and you?
Can't complain.
Yeah, it's a cold day here in Georgia.
Cold day, cold beer, but
February, and it's in the 30s today.
something like that.
So we're in here, staying warm and drinking a nice cold brew.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yeah, it was on Mike's '74 Pantera.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of his first restoration projects.
First bill.
And we've had a few inquiries about it because we've mentioned it in the past. So we dug out some pictures, and I made this video kind of to document that build, and Mike will tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah,
For
so
one thing, it was a red car when it started off.
Correct.
And then you made it blue and went through quite a restoration.
correct.
So why'd you have to do that?
Well, so when I bought the car, it came out of Fort Lauderdale. Had a bad paint job on it. Worked a pretty good deal on the car, but knew it was going to need some work eventually. So finally moved into this house, built the shop, and that was the first car that I had done from top to bottom.
Yeah, I could see in your shop it was less congested.
Yes, a whole lot less. As you get older, you collect. But
Yeah.
the paint was about 10 layers or so thick.
Good Lord, 10 layers.
That's why the paint was cracking. It had so
Oh,
much on
okay.
it, it was just starting to just,
Yeah, sure.
spider
Shrinking and
web,
stretching.
yeah.
So what was the original color of the car?
So the original color of the car was that Ford yellow, that I guess you call it grabber yellow, whatever.
Right.
You know, early 70s. And then it was black, then it was gold, and then it was black, and then it was red, and then it, like I said, it just had a rainbow of colors on it. And,
Right.
And it needs some metal work. I did I did all the metal work. My brother did the body work, and that's where I kind of learned and got better at that.
Right. So that was the car that you really cut your teeth
I
on
did.
with the restoration process.
Yeah, I'd already built engines and transmissions
Right.
and stuff of that when I was younger, and
That was nothing for you, really.
yeah, that was kind of an easy thing to do. But I went through the engine, and of course it's a Cleveland. I had a spare Cleveland motor, so I kept the original one original.
Yeah.
And I built a whole new bottom end with the old school Ford Motorsport C3 heads, all Crower roller valve train, modified intake manifold because I didn't want anything sticking out from underneath the
You
covers.
wanted the factory look.
I just wanted it to look good, but it turned out good. The engine was
yeah.
pretty strong.
Absolutely.
Transmission, I busted it all the way down, resealed it, but I also base cleared it so it
Yeah,
protected.
that was the factory transmission, the ZF, correct?
Yeah, ZF 5-speed.
Okay.
Just basically resealed it. There's a guy out there that actually bought the car. There's a video on YouTube somewhere about Sharkies and a dyno run with a blue Pantera.
Right.
And so the car made somewhere around 340 horse, which is about what I figured the engine would make, about 410, give or take.
Yep.
And so, it's strong enough for that car. It was a 3,000 pound car, roughly.
Yeah, that's actually very good.
Yeah, so it ran good.
Yeah.
And then if you noticed, I did another set of side mirrors off 94 to 04.
Yeah.
And then
It's almost your signature.
yeah, but well, there's reasons why I do certain things, like the front air dam.
Right.
When I was younger, driving the car on the interstate, I was heading to Atlanta Motor Speedway, and the front end was lifted at 120.
Oh, okay.
So I needed something to break that air up. Yeah. And so I didn't like anything on the website, so I just built one.
Yeah.
And incorporated
Built your
some
own.
fog lamps. Yeah,
Right.
and it worked perfect. You can go 120,
Yeah, there's some
130,
pictures in
140.
there of the video showing the fog lamp housings and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's a cool car.
Yeah. I got to see it just before you sold it, and I was very impressed with the build quality. This is really before I knew how much work you kind of did with the cars, and it was impressive, and the paint job was stunning.
Yeah.
What color was that, Mike?
I can't really tell you exactly what the color
Okay.
was. I had a friend of mine that was worked at CarQuest.
Okay.
In the auto body section, he said, I just got some new flip
Sure.
flip chart of colors.
Right.
And he said, there's a color here you want to come see.
Yeah.
And so sure enough, when I saw it, I said, that's the color.
It popped.
So
It
it's
looked great.
I can't even tell you what the color was, but it was
blue.
like an electric blue. And it had a lot of white in it, so that's why you see it kind of look kind of fluorescent looking.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love the color. I thought it suited the car because it's such a cool looking car. It needed cool looking color.
Right.
And so anyway, and the wheels are Fixie. They're out of Seattle, I think, Washington. But anyway, they were 17 by 11s in the rear and 17 by 8.5s.
Okay.
And so
Yeah, they look really good on there.
Yeah. Of course, wheels have come a long way since 1996 or 7 when I bought those
Right.
at $4,000. Yeah, they were a lot of money. Even
That's almost like Porsche tags.
yes, but they were cool, and I had to have them. So
Yeah, no, they look great on the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, we've had a few questions from people out there asking about the Pantera, and we figured Mike actually found a bunch of photos for it. So we strung along this video together, kind of showed the build, and hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit about it.
Something
It was
I
a
had-
fun car. It
Yeah.
was beautiful.
It's something I hadn't seen on YouTube before, so I
Right.
said, "Why not? Let's just do it."
Exactly. And if you're the owner of it now you got a cool video showing the build,
Yep.
which was lost for a while. So
Yeah.
pretty
So,
cool.
Anyway,
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like
subscribe.
and share. Oh yeah!
Notification
Don't forget the
bell. Come on.
notification bell. All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.